Now we've got the positive Carol back. I'm gonna give you what you need. I'm gonna give you the gift of Carol. Drink it in, man. Oh, oh my gosh, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I, I thought I was watching Monday Night Raw here, guys. I thought I was watching one of the highlights of the show. I apologize because this is Talk Is Cheap. That raise of the eyebrow like the Rock here, guys. So we've got an action-packed episode 3, part 1 for your Friday evening, everybody. A lot of news. We got a lot of news to cover, and I do not want to waste any more of your valuable and precious time. So I think we should get straight into it. So the first point, WWE News. The real reason why Triple H was absent from Raw this week. This article is from Inquisitor News. Unfortunately, Triple H did not appear on Raw last night after some rumors began circulating about his return to WWE television. But there was a reason why the game didn't appear. He hasn't been featured on WWE television since the Fatal 4-Way to determine the new WWE Universal Champion back in August. Ever since then, the WWE Universe has been waiting for the feud between Triple H and Seth Rollins to begin. As of this writing, the two are still expected to have their match for WrestleMania 33, but WWE officials are not giving Triple H the green light to make his return to Raw to get the ball rolling on the rivalry with Seth Rollins. WWE's logic before this week was that they wanted to wait to bring the game back to the WWE television after Monday nights were clear of Monday Night Football and other events, including the presidential election. I did make a video last week about WWE cancelling the feud between Triple H and Seth Rollins, guys, and I completely agree with the article. I don't think we will be seeing it, and I don't even want to see a match between Triple H and Seth Rollins. His recent tweet following the conclusion of the United Kingdom tournament over the weekend had a lot of people believing that last night's edition of Raw would feature his return. They were left disappointed when he was absent from the show, but WWE officials do have a plan for bringing Triple H back to WWE television. And last night's episode of Raw was a part of that plan. Interesting because, as I said just now, I did post a video, I did upload a video on the channel regarding WWE cancelling the feud between Rollins and Triple H, and that they were saying that this match won't be happening at WrestleMania. According to a new report, Triple H's appearance wasn't planned for last night's show at all. However, his tweet and the speculation was deliberate to raise interest for his eventual WWE return. Unfortunately, there isn't any news on when that will be. There is still speculation that Triple H will be in the Royal Rumble match next Sunday, or he'll be getting involved in Seth Rollins' elimination from the match in some way. Officials are likely waiting until after the Royal Rumble to pull the trigger on Triple H's return to WWE television. First and foremost, he owes an explanation to Seth Rollins and the WWE Universe for his actions back in August during the Fatal 4-Way. Those questions have gone unanswered for roughly 5 months now. 5 months. That is a long time. That's why I think they should just cancel it. Why have Triple H return after 5 months after he's completely ruined it? So the game's reasoning should be well thought out, and his absence will be explained. Secondly, WWE officials need to know when the match between Rollins and Triple H is happening. If WWE is planning their match for WrestleMania, would bringing Triple H back before Fastlane be the best idea? It's been reported that in light of all the recent changes to the WrestleMania 33 card, that WWE could be cancelling Triple H versus Rollins for the grandest stage of them all. Could their rematch be at WWE Fastlane instead? Make sure you voice your opinions in the comment section whether you think Triple H should return for Fastlane to screw Seth Rollins in any way, fashion, guys. No matter what Triple H's reasoning is for his betrayal of Seth Rollins over the summer, the ultimate goal of the rivalry between the two men will be to elevate Rollins as WWE's top babyface. On paper, the architect defeating the game on the grandest stage of them all is a great way to accomplish that goal. Hypothetically, if Rollins were to win the Royal Rumble match, I've got news on that after, guys, defeat Triple H at Fastlane and then win the Universal Championship at WrestleMania, there would be no question that Rollins is the top guy in WWE. I don't think that's happening, and Seth Rollins is absolutely stale and worn out on Raw, guys. I've said it so many times to my friends. Seth Rollins is a joke. Look what WWE have done with Seth Rollins. This baby first turn has been an absolute horror, guys, for WWE. I hate Seth Rollins as a face, and I liked him as a heel. This babyface run is not working at all for me. He has no direction right now, guys. Not to mention that Triple H would be available for another match at WrestleMania. Obviously, not many other options have been explored since WWE has shown no signs of having anything else planned until very recently. A lot of people may be upset about Rollins vs Triple H happening at Fastlane rather than at WrestleMania, but Finn Balor's return and Roman Reigns winning the Universal title at the Royal Rumble could make a triple threat match at WrestleMania the best option for the card. So all the news on the reason why Triple H did not return to television on Raw. And we're gonna go straight into the next topic, guys. Some WWE news. Reason why Brock Lesnar will be on Raw so often heading into WrestleMania revealed right here on the channel, guys, on Talk Is Cheap. That's right, guys. Again, article from Inquisitor News. Brock Lesnar will be featured on Monday Night Raw almost every week heading into WrestleMania this year for a specific reason. Oh my gosh. Finally, we will actually be seeing the Beast consistently on television. Isn't that a sigh of relief? Since WWE Survivor Series, the Beast incarnate has lost a great deal of his aura as WWE's unstoppable force after losing to Goldberg in less than a minute and a half. However, that doesn't mean Brock still isn't a force to be reckoned with, as he displayed during his return to Raw earlier this week. Recently, Brock Lesnar's WWE schedule for the road to WrestleMania has been revealed, and with only one exception, he's set to appear on every episode of Raw between now and WrestleMania. What? Brock Lesnar on every episode of Raw before WrestleMania? Are you sure? I don't think that's happening. Unfortunately, Lesnar is banned from appearing on the February 13th edition of Raw because his recent failed drug tests for UFC 200 don't allow him to compete in Nevada for the next year, which includes WWE programming. Oh. Taking steroids, man, before he just goes natural. Needs enhancements to defeat Mark Hunt. Despite that, Brock Lesnar will be on WWE television essentially every week, so WWE officials have a lot of options about how to use him heading into Fastlane and WrestleMania. There was a lot of speculation about Brock's plans heading into those pay-per-views, but the rivalry with Goldberg is expected to continue well after the Royal Rumble. However, we still don't know what Brock Lesnar will be doing on Raw every week. It was reported recently that WWE officials may have undergone some major changes to the rivalry between Goldberg and Lesnar heading into WrestleMania. WWE still has big plans for the final bout. In fact, the final match is expected to be the main event of WrestleMania. However, WWE Fastlane will have Goldberg on the show, and he may be working a match. That was reported earlier on Talk Is Cheap. I think that was episode 1, part 1 as well. Or part 2. As of this writing, Brock Lesnar isn't scheduled for the pay-per-view. On paper, that's confusing because Brock Lesnar will be featured on virtually every edition of Raw over the next 3 months, but he will miss WWE Fastlane in the middle. The reason for this is Brock Lesnar isn't expected to wrestle a match between the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania 33, which means he'll be featured in the promo segments with Paul Heyman or Bros like he was this week on Raw from Little Rock. Goldberg vs Lesnar seems to be written in stone for WrestleMania, so the WWE Royal Rumble match is going to be pivotal in determining how their feud is built heading into the grandest stage of them all. If both men fail to win the Royal Rumble match next week, WWE officials are likely to leave the rivalry in an interesting place, depending on what WWE has planned for the Fastlane, and their feud could take a hiatus. What's wrong with my tablet here? Don't worry, guys, it's back. According to a recent report, his purpose on television every week will be to rebuild him as a powerhouse and show the WWE Universe that his loss against Goldberg at Survivor Series could have been a fluke. Oh, I don't think that was a fluke. I think that was just wasting people's money, disappointing the WWE fans, including myself. After Fastlane, the feeling is that Lesnar should strike fear in the hearts of WWE fans again, and his consistent appearances on Raw will be a weekly reminder of his dominance and that WrestleMania is just around the corner. At the same time, the feud with Goldberg will continue to build over a few months. Lesnar is still WWE's biggest attraction, so utilizing the Beast Incarnate to sell WrestleMania every week, hype a final bout with Goldberg at the show, and boost Raw's ratings. At this time of the year is clever thinking. However, WWE officials could risk overusing his star power, but Lesnar's schedule can always be altered by air. WWE television will be featuring a lot more Brock Lesnar, which is always a moneymaker. That's great for the WWE fans to see Brock Lesnar more often, guys. As I said, I just want to get through this episode and part very quickly here, guys. So, now, we've got some WWE rumors on Seth Rollins possibly winning the 2017 Royal Rumble match. Next Sunday, 30 superstars will enter the Royal Rumble match in the Alamodome, but it will be Seth Rollins who walks out of San Antonio with the opportunity to main event WrestleMania, according to this article on Inquisitor News. This year's Royal Rumble match is going to be the most competitive in WWE history, with big stars like Brock Lesnar, Goldberg, The Undertaker, and others. It could also be the most exciting Royal Rumble match of all time. There was a lot of speculation about this year's Royal Rumble. The WWE Universe is expecting a great show with some big surprises. It's been reported that Samoa Joe could make this his debut on the main roster, and there will be many more surprises. There's a strong possibility for both WWE World titles to change hands from AJ Styles to John Cena and from Kevin Owens to Roman Reigns heading into WrestleMania. However, the biggest match will be the 30-man Royal Rumble that is filled with unlimited possibilities and possible outcomes. As we all know, that's how predictable the Royal Rumble should be. Officials could go a lot of different ways depending on who they choose to win the match, but the early favourite is The Undertaker. It's been reported that he will be kept out of WWE title matches at WrestleMania. There are several other possible winners, but Seth Rollins makes the most sense. As I said earlier, I don't want Seth Rollins to win the Royal Rumble because I am not interested in Seth Rollins. I am not a fan of Seth Rollins right now. This babyface thing is boring. He's going absolutely directionless. He's going nowhere right now. He's going nowhere. The universe is under the assumption that Triple H vs Seth Rollins is written in stone for WrestleMania 33. Obviously, WWE officials may feel the same way, which means the architect will face the game on the grandest stage in them all and won't win the Royal Rumble. But as I said already as well, I already posted a video saying that WWE is cancelling the match. However, it's been reported that officials may cancel Rollins vs Triple H because The Undertaker will be the only non-regular performer on the card. Not only that, but WWE has made a lot of key changes to the WrestleMania card. It's plausible that HHH vs Rollins has been cut. This is speculation at this point, but let's just assume that it is true. It has also been reported that WWE is interested in Finn Balor vs Seth Rollins for the Universal title on the show. But where does that leave Roman Reigns, who is expected to win the title at Royal Rumble? Guys, let's not even talk about Roman Reigns. We've got a lot of news on Roman Reigns. Hold on, guys, let me find the most interesting bit, because I said I need to hurry up with this. If Reigns wins the Universal Championship from Owens at Royal Rumble, it would set up Reigns vs Rollins for WrestleMania. I don't want to see that again. However, Balor never technically lost the title after winning it at SummerSlam before his injury forced him to vacate the Universal title. Balor is still owed a rematch, so WWE gives all three men the chance at WrestleMania in a triple threat match. I don't want to see a triple threat match as well between them three, to be honest. For Rollins to have his WrestleMania moment this year after missing WrestleMania 32, he could beat the game on the grandest stage of them all to cement his position in WWE. Or Rollins could win the Royal Rumble, defeat Triple H in a great match at Fastlane, and leave WrestleMania as WWE's top babyface and the Universal Champion. But odds aren't on Rollins' side to win the Rumble, but logic is. So guys, it looks as if they're still planning with Triple H or Finn Balor and Seth Rollins or Roman Reigns. Guys, so it's basically that, guys. Hold on. Let's find it. Let's find it here. Oh, big topic. Big topic we have here for you guys. Big topic here. I've got a big topic here. WWE rumors on Randy Orton and a fan having a little verbal argument, guys. Verbal fight. A verbal encounter at the gym. So let's get into it. Don't want to waste any time. Randy Orton is one of SmackDown Live brand's top heels at the moment, but there have been recent allegations that the Viper may have been taking his villainous act outside the ring, as a Jonesboro of Arkansas fan claims to have been verbally abused by Orton after he and his friends spotted the superstar at a local gym. But if one were to ask Randy, it was the fan who may have been rude to begin with. This isn't the first time Randy Orton has been accused of being rude or confrontational to members of the universe. In 2012, Wrestling News source reported that Orton had given the middle finger to the fans at the Night of Champions pay-per-view after repeatedly being harassed by an audience member. 3 years later, Randy berated fans for mobbing him and his fellow superstars at an airport after a long flight back to the US from Europe. At that time, PW Insider took Orton's side, opening. I don't know what this says, but it's not very a good idea to pester wrestlers for autographs after an 18-hour flight. Me too, I wouldn't want to be stressed. Again, autographs, pictures, and you just come after such a long flight. I wouldn't want to be, guys. I wouldn't want to be. Give them a break. When you see them having them time, their workout time, just give them moments by themselves. You don't want to stress them out. They already have a busy schedule. If you see those superstars relaxing, just let them relax. Let it be. Yet another Randy Orton fan altercation illegally took place earlier this week, as Northeast Arkansas-based news publication report related the story of Anthony Martin, a longtime pro wrestling fan who grew up idolizing Sting in the 1990s and now works as an assistant branch manager at a Jonesboro bank. Guys, on Monday, Anthony and some friends were at the Trim Gym in Jonesboro when they noticed that Orton was in the premises. When interviewed by NEA Report, Martin said that he had approached Orton and asked to take a picture with the superstar, and was acknowledged at first, but not in the way he expected. This is what he said. I approached him by myself and said, "Can I get a picture of you?" He gave me a fist bump and replied, "Sorry, I can't hear you," pointing to his earphones. We went our separate ways. So guys, Orton asked for autograph, but Orton spotted him, being a cool guy. Spotted him, realized that he's a fan, spotted him, but he couldn't hear him. So he couldn't hear him, guys, so he just carried on with his workout because he's wearing earphones, listening to music. Completely understandable. Thinking everything was still alright, Martin stepped aside and took a photo of Orton from across the gym. This supposedly infuriated Randy, who approached Anthony and let loose with an expletive-filled rant, rebucking the fan for taking photos. This is what he said. He saw me snap the picture and came up to me, got in my face and said, "What the F are you doing?" I said, "No, G, pictures." I think that means no goddamn pictures. "Are you effing stupid?" I said, "No, you said you couldn't hear me." Martin's story was corroborated by his friend Cody Halstead, who told NEA Report that he stood close to Anthony in case things would further escalate. In the end, Randy Orton reportedly gave up and told Martin to keep the picture, despite his offer to delete it out of respect. Well, Randy Orton didn't want to have a picture taken of him. Completely understandable. He's working out. He has time for himself. At least Randy Orton was alright with it at the end. I dropped my weights and turned to him and said, "There's no need for language like that," related Halstead. Anthony explained himself and Orton said, "Enjoy your workout." The NEA Report concluded its article by quoting Anthony Martin as saying he never liked Randy Orton to begin with, and pointing out the example of Orton's fellow SmackDown Live talent, John Cena, he was reportedly happy to pose with fans in photos and make many smile along the way. But WrestleZone cited one of its researchers, Paul DeFord, who claims Orton was, contrary to what Martin and Hosted had alleged, in a good mood and went as far as taking a photo with him, which WrestleZone shared in its report on the matter. This is what Randy Orton tweeted on his Twitter. Apparently, I hurt a fan's feelings when I told him to F off at the gym yesterday. That's news. Been happening for 15 years. Hashtag girl life. He does it all the time. Randy Orton doesn't give a damn. Wait till I'm done. Then cool, he said. Meanwhile, Randy Orton took to Twitter to react to the issue, defending his actions at Jonesboro and hinting that Anthony Martin had nothing to say when he approached the Viper. Orton also retweeted a post from former WWE superstar Lance Storm, who screen captured a lengthy Facebook post of his and suggested that the Jonesboro fans may have failed to follow proper gym etiquette. Hence Orton supposedly reacting the way he did. Well guys, we have not seen the side of Randy Orton, only from the fan guys. That's all the news on the altercation at the gym between Randy Orton and a fan. So now we are on our last topic, and I want to make this quick. On our last topic, wow. How long are they going to do this for? How long are they going to do this for? When are they going to realize that when are they going to realize that we don't want Roman Reigns? We don't want Roman Reigns as a face. This is getting over the top. This is getting ridiculous. WWE edit out Raw so people feel sorry for Roman Reigns after he won Most Hated Wrestler award. Disgusting. Disgusting. Pro Wrestling Illustrated is a kayfabe magazine for World Pro Wrestling. They write stuff as it is a real sporting contest to keep up with the concept that wrestling is real. They know it isn't, but the PWI name can be used a lot more if they write as they do. That said, it is a respected magazine to this day. Each year they allow fans to vote on who they feel deserves certain awards for a given year. This year, AJ Styles went on to win Wrestler of the Year for one. However, possibly the most astonishing award was given to Mr. Roman Reigns, who won the Most Hated Wrestler of the Year award. In the decade since the magazine started, a man who played the babyface role for the year never won this award. That means Roman Reigns certainly has a level of hatred going for him that is simply too big to overlook at this point. Especially if the PWI fans felt that he was the worst compared to all the heels they had to choose from in 2016, including The Miz, AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, and Chris Jericho, guys. What does that tell you? And they're trying to push him. This was not ignored by the WWE, it seems. Funny enough, WWE had Roman Reigns drop the United States Championship a week ago to Chris Jericho. Chris had never won this particular title before, so it was a huge accomplishment for his career. Fans were going to cheer for Jericho beating Reigns. However, if the world is honest regarding this, then they know anyone beating Roman for that title would have been cheered, good or bad guy character. This was beloved by the local crowd, which was heard live on Raw. Every fan heard it and saw it. However, the WWE may have thought they could pull a fast one and change history. So it was reported that the crowd was upset about Roman Reigns' loss rather than happy about it. That's right. WWE edit the crowd to make them look as if they were upset that Reigns lost the US title. There's a side-by-side video of the real one and the edited one, and the man was actually celebrating, guys. They actually edited the ending of Raw to reflect this in fans to draw sympathy and possibly love Roman Reigns. It should go without saying that the internet picked up on this and quickly pointed out the obvious change when comparing it to the original footage. Fans took this as WWE yet again trying to desperately get Roman Reigns over so much that they are willing to edit out fan reactions. They want to make people believe that Reigns is loved, so they will cheer for him, guys. This is absolutely disgusting, the footage here. Terrible, guys. The footage here is terrible. Unbelievable. It's disgusting how they're making it seem as if people love Roman Reigns when they do not. Why are you going to change it? That's what I do not understand, guys. It's clear here. I'm watching it and rewatching it here right now as well. Just ridiculous. The man, he's celebrating when it's live, and when they edited it, the man has his hands on his head like he's upset. He wasn't upset. He was out of his mind that Jericho won like everybody else, guys. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. In reality, he is one of the most disliked wrestlers on the planet, and stuff like this by WWE only fuels this hatred more. People see Reigns as the corporate champion type who is not able to lace the boots of wrestlers better than him. Some fans have literally called him a good body that sort of wrestles. Keep in mind, many analysts have claimed that Roman Reigns has gotten better in the ring, and this was especially proven in his matches with Seth Rollins and AJ Styles. However, the wrestling audience does not like him mainly because of the stuff that WWE keeps doing to force him on the fans, which is called just pushing Roman Reigns down our throats. We're forcing him down the throats of fans, and we do not want this. I legend. As I said, drink it in, man. Thank you for the tip, US champ Jericho. They're telling fans like him, you must like him. You must like Roman Reigns. We are not going to take you don't like him for an answer. They have even gone up their way to bring up the seal tons of times in the last few months so that fans remember a better time for Reigns when he was getting cheered wildly by WWE fans. Sadly, fans aren't into him as a babyface, and a simple heel turn is really all it would take to turn his career around. WWE absolutely refuses to do this. I really don't know why. And instead, they opt to edit footage so that it looks to the world that Roman Reigns is loved by the WWE fans. In reality, he is one of the most hated wrestlers on the WWE roster, and the proof is in the pudding when he has boos everywhere he goes and wins awards for the hatred he has right now. Ridiculous. Turn Roman Reigns heels. Turn Roman Reigns heel. You have a solution, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. I would really appreciate it, guys. It gives me feedback. Please comment in the comment section, because I don't really get a lot of comments. But that's if you want to, of course. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Comment what you think about this episode 3, part 1 of Talk Is Cheap. And I will see you tomorrow on Saturday for part 2. Thank you for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, guys. Love you all.